So I was mad vibing one day whenever I got a text from my sensei saying he watched my recent video. He said he liked it and then made a joke that led me down a spiraling depression. After I recovered, I saw that he messaged me about his brother wanting to make a video with me. I was skeptical at first, so I watched some of his videos. I murder people in this game, lol. Is that the one? Or Murder Mystery 2 smiley face. Alright, you know what, I'll even
Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video with me.
Alright, okay, you know what? I already see things. One, you're playing Roblox already. I'm kidding.
Yay, I like Murder Mystery a lot, especially because you get to kill people in it. I think it's fun because of that. So,
oh man, I also love killing people. Man, we have so much in common. Now that I know this dude was legit, I agreed to do a video with him. So I was invited to his realm. I was treated to a world, flat, but filled with interesting structures. My sensei came to greet me to this world. Shortly followed the man himself, Roblox Cat Warrior. Shortly after meeting him, he said something that piques my interest.
Okay. Alright, also I made some dungeons in this world too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So Roblox Cat Warrior made these dungeons on his realm where you're meant to go through them to get a prize for completing them. There are 4 dungeons that each have their own loot. The dungeons get progressively harder as they continue.
I'm gonna put both you in survival, and I'll spectate you guys gathering wood and materials. Then I'll spectate, then we'll all go through the first dungeon.
Alright.
Go through one dungeon at a time, gathering materials, getting stronger for the next dungeon.
The goal is to gather the materials needed to get to the end and defeat the Ender Dragon. With all the basics out of the way, let's get into Roblox Cat Warrior's dungeons. There really wasn't much to see here. We got wood and could only make wooden tools because we're in a super flat world. This also meant I couldn't get any type of armor. Also, mob drops were turned off, so we couldn't get any food from the woodland creatures. So, hey, let's go to the first dungeon! First dungeon pog! The first dungeon contains low tier rewards, such as leather and leather armor. It is guarded by silverfish, and although they may be weak, tons spawn in and we have no armor. The most valuable item here is cobblestone. Let's see how I conquered this dungeon.
Yeah, let's go!
Pog!
To the dungeon!
Pog champion!
Dirt. Really?
Oh, I'm getting hurt. Ouch.
You're getting hurt really bad?
Maybe. Oh! 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 Wait a minute! Oh my god. Okay, so maybe I'm dying.
Retreat, retreat, retreat.
I'm getting things. Ah, yes, they're distracted by you.
They're all after me. There's so many after me. There's so many of them after me.
Hey, I got cobblestone.
Oh, there's so many following you. What the hey?
Immaculate plays by me. Now that I have cobble and armor, I am off to bigger and better things. Let's move on to the second dungeon. This next dungeon is substantially harder than the first one, as it is now riddled with endermites and guarded by witches. However, the higher the difficulty, the higher the reward. This dungeon is decked out with golden apples and totems of undying. Very worthwhile items. Enough explaining, more conquesting. Yes, let's go! Second dungeon pog!
Let's see what you're gonna do. You cheater. No.
Ouch! I'm good. As I was escaping and on the brink of death, something popped into my head. From the very beginning, my sensei had been missing and hadn't been in either of the first 2 dungeons. So I asked, wait, where are you, sensei?
I'm going to the third dungeon, the
And now we are on to the hardest dungeon so far, the third dungeon. This dungeon has 3 levels, each having increasingly more difficult skeleton mobs that give you negative status effects. Not only this, but what makes this dungeon extra cruel is the fact that the floor is made of soul sand, making it hard to traverse the area with haste. With everything seeming hopeless, how could I possibly get through it?
Work there? No.
And just like that, Sensei has reminded me why I call him Sensei. With the Matthew skip in place, we were one step closer to the end. However, there was still one more obstacle in the way to success. This last dungeon won't be easy. With the dungeon filled to the brim with zombies, husks, and cave spiders, there is no room to run or hide. It is a constant swarm of mobs. The Matthew skip won't be utilized here as the building is made of bedrock, meaning we have to go all the way through to get the loot. Speaking of the loot, it is the most important out of the rest as it contains the end portal frames, the item needed to go to the end realm. It's time to see how I handled this monumentous task.
Okay, let's just destroy this last
Dungeon? Oh,
Alright,
yeah.
do it. Do it.
Another oversight!
There's a lot more that's gonna spawn in there, just warn you.
Let's go, let's go! Do-do-do-do! Come on. Oh, I'll fight him off! I'll fight him off! I'll fight him off! Let's
I think
go!
there is.
They got nothing on me! They got nothing on me! Let's go! Oh, I should probably be doing that, shouldn't I? Huh.
Oh, wait, you didn't golden apple it up?
Oh, I didn't gap. Yeah, you know what, Sensei? I should really learn from your expertise. You know what? I'm gonna go in just for another round. I got it! Hello, friend. Hey, look at what I got.
Yeah,
So actually, it appears to be that I'm a god in disguise, but even with these newfound powers, there's still something off. I start placing the end portal frames, and that's when we realize there's something wrong.
Okay, let's build this portal, man. Right here. Right here. Okay, you got the frames?
Oh, we're missing one.
Oh, where'd you get the rest of them?
In the dungeons. We went through and checked the previous dungeons, but there was nothing. Alright, so, yeah. We kinda can't go to the end.
What do you mean? What do you have to say? Ah!
Nice.
I don't know.
Well, with no end dragon to beat, we had to beat a boss still. So we resorted to, drastic measures. Do you really want to take this fight? Oh, no. Oh. This is really the final fight, you know? Semantics, really. Hey, what, you dead? Bruh. Okay, I'm gonna level with you here. We went completely off track. Sensei and I started killing Roblox Cat for a solid 10 to 20 minutes for no real reason. Like, it was completely unnecessary the amount of times we killed him. Like, I know I like killing people, but this felt a bit excessive. But I think it was all worth it for the sake of...
Get him!
One on one! One on one! Yeah! 1v1! We won, we won, we won! Woo! However, Roblox Cat Warrior wasn't having any of this. He challenged me to a 1v1. Just me and him. He has diamond armor, and I with netherite. He wanted to prove he was the better PvPer. With his determination high and his confidence through the roof, I was scared this would be the end of my career. As we were being counted down, I was thinking about all the life choices that brought me here. As it got close, I knew whatever happens next would mean the end, and with a swing of my sword, I absolutely demolished him. Like, come on, I have your netherite. I don't know what this man was thinking. Anyways, there really wasn't an end to this video. I mean, did we ever go to the end? Yeah. Did I record it? No. Did we win? I guess. I mean, we killed the creator like 20 times. What was even the point of this video? I guess it's don't make a collab with me or I will ruin your creation. Well, that's all. Bye! You know, I feel like we really didn't play this how it was intended.
You didn't.
Well, that was an oversight on the dev.
Honestly, it really is an oversight on the dev side.